episode of How We Made. We'll be doing a deep dive into Be Alright, Manhattan. So I wrote this song in the early months of 2017. I wrote it with these very washy roads, almost like a little jazzy, I guess. But I wrote most of the song, in like a couple days, really. It came really fast. This isn't the oldest version, but it's the oldest one I could find. You're always on my mind, moments intertwine. If you're not really sure, just take your time. I'll be alright. I'm just so in love with you. From the top, it actually starts with this vocal sample that's in Logic loops, and I kind of did some things to it to make it sound a bit different. It's kind of like, let's have some movement, which is cool. What really makes it interesting is we actually made our own vocal samples with parts of my vocals on the pre-chorus. We chopped it up and like extended things and to make this vocal sample. Starting with the first verse, it's pretty simple still. It's just the roads. That's not the roads. And I use Contact for this. It's a nice, the Scarby Mark 1, and I guess the preset I chose was On the Road. I did some things to it, but I can't stop thinking, baby, about that Sunday afternoon. So for the vocals, I knew I wanted like an 80s sound. We did a lot of different things to the song to kind of make it 80s, I guess. So one of the things that we did was put a slap delay on the vocal, just short one, using H delay. I can't stop thinking, baby. So a really short feedback. About that Sunday afternoon. Also, what made it in since the beginning was this, if we go to the pre-chorus, this expand synth. So the pre-chorus hops in, and that synth joins the party. You're always on my mind, moments intertwine. The first chorus is really simple as well. I think I added another Apple loop called Moving Picture Synth, so everybody that has Logic can find its exact sample. And it joins on the chorus to this little top end that's really pretty. These low octaves join in. I'm just so in love with you, and all the little things you do. Manhattan's got its hold of you. I'll stick around if you are too. So this interlude happens. This is where things get a little more exciting. There's a lot more instruments coming into play. I think one of the main things that we started with was just the drum beat. I really wanted it sucked down, but like to keep that groove. The guitars are doing some nice, just big chords with a lot of like chorus and reverb. Super open. that adds a lot of like reverb and space to it all. A nice sub bass joins in as well. I think we used stock Logic stuff. Nothing crazy. The O's, these were fun. We did these together and then I did some separately. Verse 2 kind of breaks down. The chords stop playing. It's just like the low end and the drums. And then we add in the familiarity of those vocal samples again.
It's 1 a.m., here I am, with paper and a pen. Another song for you, and I am starting to realize a trend.
So on pre-chorus 2, the drums kick in with this nice like tight groove, the hi-hat and like 4 on the floor. It has the same chords, but with everything that's happening, there's a lot of like movement and like they almost like push. So F sharp minor, E over G sharp, D major 7, something like that. And again. And then this one changes. F sharp, G over E, A sus, A over C sharp, inversion thing, and then D major 7. You play the flat 7, which is the G.
Be alright.
And then it goes to the chorus. The guitars in the pre-chorus do a little cool picking pattern. Alright, so we go into the chorus 2. Let's check out what the vocals are doing.
I'm just so in love with you, and all the little things you do.
A lot of like filtered delay, which is really nice. So the chorus stays the same, it still has that falsetto. I'm just so... But I wanted to make it, I guess, thicker or bigger, so I added a full voice, left and right, of me just kind of like belting it.
I'm just so in love with you, and all the little things you do.
Chorus 2 also has this little arpeggiated synth. So it's really like Stranger Things-y. I think I got inspired by that for sure. And then I have on this tremolo, some imaging stuff to make it really, really wide. And then we hit the bridge, which breaks down.
Girl, you're the one I want, getting me all torn up when I'm away from you and I.
Synth-wise, the bridge breaks down to a similar arp. I think it's a different patch though. Yeah. Super pulled down. I think we sidechained the bass as well. Kind of has a... So we got these sidechain synths that have a lot of like top end and doing some cool stuff. One of them we used in City Skies actually. It's called Sublime. So together they're doing a lot of like movement, little sparkly stuff, which is really pretty. So I got that motion. So also in this synth department, this is the funny one that I just really liked for some reason. It's like bubbles.
With you by my side, so I don't wanna lose what we have.
vocally what's happening.
Girl, you're the one I want, getting me all torn up.
The high octave comes in on the.
Girl, you're the one I want.
Whoa. That's kind of off.
So I don't wanna lose what we have. Girl,
I don't think I could do the harmony. So I think I just slid them.
girl, I don't wanna lose what we have. Girl,
So after that big note are the vocal stacks, which were a lot of fun to make.
baby, don't wanna lose. Don't wanna lose you.
So I think my favorite part of like the whole album might be the sax solo on this part. I think it's like a great climax to the album. Ton of fun recording it with my friend Tyler, who came over one day, and we tracked it right here. So shout out to Tyler if you're watching. I recorded it with 2 mics, a condenser and a 57. I think I had the 57 right up at the bowl of the sax. I don't know what you would call it. And then the condenser kind of like as a room mic. So here it is soloed. So these harmonies join in halfway through, which are really nice. So after the staccato parts, we really wanted like a high note. Tyler played this big note, and I was like, yo, that's it. So we got this. And originally it like ended way sooner, but I kind of want him to keep like, just keep going down the scale almost until he like couldn't play anymore, and like the breath, like that's why you got all this like nice breath at the end. I thought it was just really cool for him to keep going down until it was like done. By the time you know, we finished the song for the most part and like produced the album and everything, I felt it was right to change the last chorus to like a past tense to kind of like, you know, say this is where I'm at now. I'm not in the same place I was with those first 2 choruses in a way. So I think that was a great way to kind of just like end, I guess, this chapter of the song, if you will.
I was so in love with you, and all the little things you do. Manhattan's lost its hold of you.